Hi, Shane here. You're watching Sam for God, and this is Mark. Check her out.
So hi guys, how are you doing? Today I'm going to be doing the TMI tag, which actually started by Carrie Fletcher, I believe. It's way past my bedtime. It's basically the too much information tag, but in a very innocent way. And my friend Rebecca, who's also on YouTube and makes videos, and you should check her out, she tagged me in this video and told me to make this tag basically, so I'm going to do it, because who am I to say no to my friends' requests? So question number 1. What are you wearing? I'm wearing a jumper, just a random grey jumper, and a hat, a beanie. Question number 2. Ever been in love? No, I don't think I have. I've had like really big crushes on people, but I don't think it's ever been love, no. Question number 3. Ever had a terrible breakup? No. Question number 4. How tall are you? I think I'm about 5'3" or 4, somewhere in between, I don't know. It's like 163 centimetres, if you want to put it that way. I think that's like average. More on the verge of short though than tall. Question number 5. How much do you weigh? Quite a lot. Question number 6. Any tattoos? No. Question number 7. Any piercings? Yes, I've got both of my ears pierced. And I've actually got 2 piercings on each ear, so you can kind of see on this ear, I think. Maybe, I don't know how far you are from me, but yeah, I've got 2 on this side and 2 on this side, and I'm hoping to get another one quickly because I don't like even numbers. And my plan always was to get like 3 on one side and 2 on one side, but I've kind of just delayed for some reason. Like the last piercing I got was about 3 years ago, I think, maybe 4 years ago even. So I need to like get that sorted, and then that's going to be it. I'm not going to get any more piercings, I don't think. Question number 8, OTP. Buzz and Jessie from Toy Story, in case you didn't realise. Or Hannah and Paul from S Club 7. Like from the S Club 7 TV show anyway, from back in the days. Not like the real Hannah and Paul, because I don't really know them much personally and whatnot, but I don't know, just in the TV show they definitely had this connection and I love them, and they did get together as well in LA 7, no, the other one, Hollywood 7. So yeah. Number 9, favourite show, Billy Elliot or Wicked. Question number 10, favourite bands, Mcfly, they've been my favourite band for a very long time, Westlife as well, ABBA, you know, you can't say no to ABBA, ABBA's great. I used to love My Chemical Romance, Green Day, oh, I love their music. Elliot Minor, they make some great music. It's a shame they don't really do music anymore together. I think they broke up, but I think they might have got back together for like just a one-off gig or something, and I really want to go to that. I don't know. S Club 7, I'm just going to have to mention them because I used to be obsessed with them when I was small, and I know they don't really count as a band, but they kind of were a band, and I was obsessed with them, and I still love their music. I still listen to them every now and again, so yeah. Basically a lot of pop, punk and rock bands. Question number 11. Something you miss. I don't know. Something, like not a person. Thing. I suppose I kind of miss having my evenings off because I work in the evenings now, and I didn't have a problem with that at first, but I don't know, I've started to miss having evenings off now because there's so much that you can't do when you work in the evenings, like go to the theatre, or just have a nice evening in with your friends and family, or just go for a nice, like, dinner. You can't do those things, and I don't know, I kind of miss that a bit. Question number 12. This is an impossible question, by the way. Whoever made this tag, Carrie, I guess. Why did you make this question? I mean, who can even answer this? Basically, question number 12 says favourite song. Like, there's no way to answer this because I've got way too many favourite songs, but at the moment I think probably one of my new favourite songs that I kind of recently discovered, even though I suppose I kind of must have known about it because it's quite an old song, it's from the 80s. It's a song called Wonderful Life, and it's by someone called Black, I believe. Someone at work introduced me to it, or introduced someone else at work to it, and they introduced it to me, and it's just such a great song. Like, I don't know, I just love 80s music in general, but this song in particular, I'm sure I'd heard it before because when I listened to it, it just sounded really familiar. Like, I'm sure my mom used to play it, but it was just nice to rediscover it, and it's just, I love it. I listened to it quite a lot recently. Question number 13, how old are you? Now that's a very easy one, I'm 24 years old. Question number 14, zodiac sign, Leo. And I think I'm a great representation of the zodiac sign Leo. I don't know, I relate to Leos quite a lot in what you read about them anyway. Question number 15, quality you look for in a partner. Now, this is going to sound really cheesy and quite boring, but kindness is the quality that I look for. I know it sounds really cheesy, quite typical, like, but it's true. You know, people can have the best looks ever, they can make you laugh, they can be just the coolest guys, but if they're not kind, I don't know, I can't like them, and I'm genuinely attracted to people who are very kind and just like have a really kind heart. And again, I'm sounding really cheesy, but it's true. Like, even if they're not funny. But I mean, it's obviously it's good for them to be funny and attractive and all that stuff, but at the end of the day, what matters the most to me is honestly, without a shadow of a doubt, having a good heart and just being a kind person, just to everyone. And you can tell that when you see people, when you meet people, it's easy to judge and know straight away what kind of people they are, like just by how they act with other people and how they treat other people. And I just love it when people are nice. Question number 16, favourite quote. I'm going to have to go on Facebook for that. I'm just reading my Facebook quotes on Facebook, like the ones that I've just put there over the years, and I've got some really funny ones from my friends, but obviously they're not my actual favourite quotes. Oh, here's a good one. A useless life is an early death, and this is by Gothe, and I think that's a really good quote. Another one that I think is really good and really clever is by Oscar Wilde. It says, there are only two tragedies in life. One is not getting what one wants, and the other is getting it. I think that's so true because, I don't know, like it's quite similar to Glinda, and Glinda in Wicked, I know it's quite cheesy, Glinda in her song Thank Goodness, because when she finally gets what she wants, she's not actually happy as she thought she would be, and it's just, I don't know, I just think it's a really clever quote, this. Another one by Oscar Wilde, which I think is really good, is, to live is the rarest thing in the world. Most people exist, that is all. And again, that's true. Like, a lot of people just exist. They wake up, do whatever they have to do, go back to bed, and that's their life. But to live, you actually have to, kind of make the effort and to do more and experience the world more, and I think that's really true. But one of my favourite quotes of all time, actually, has nothing to do with any of these things, and it's not even on my Facebook. It's a quote that I first heard from one of the members of Atomic Kitten. It was Jenny Frost, but I'm sure she wasn't the first person that came up with it, like other people must have surely come up with it before. But basically what she said was that she'd rather regret something she's done than something that she hasn't done. And that's just stayed with me forever, like, it's so true, and it's kind of how I live my life, because before I'd heard that quote, I was too scared to do a lot of things, and I think everybody is, like, there's so many things that people are scared to do and try and whatnot, but I think it's so true, like, it's the worst thing in the world, I think, is to regret something that you haven't done. That's definitely worse than regretting something you've done. So nowadays, if I'm kind of unsure about something, not if it's something like really terrible, obviously I'm not going to go and like kill someone because, it's better to regret something I've done than I haven't done, but like if it's something that I'm kind of just unsure in two minds about, I just go for it. And if it goes wrong, if, it doesn't turn out the way I wanted to, at least I've tried. And it's better to regret that than to regret the fact that I just never even bothered trying. And the best quote of all, and this is actually my favourite quote of all, I'm sorry, it just came to me right now, is this: live and let live. And it's a very simple quote, but it means so much. This is literally the quote that I live my life by. Because, it says basically, it's very simple. It says live the way you want, do what you want to do with your life, obviously within reason, but do what you want to do, live it the way you want to live, but also let other people live their lives the way they wanted to, without judging them. Like, I think that's such an important thing. If everybody in the world lived by this quote, the world would be a much nicer place. So, yeah, live and let live is my favourite quote. Right, question number 17. Favourite actor. And I think that means actor or actress, which makes it even more difficult because I don't really have a favourite actor, but I don't know, like Tom Hanks maybe? Robin Williams? I really don't know. Channing Tatum? Just because he's fit. Question number 18. Favourite colour. And that's a very important question, obviously. My favourite colour is blue. It has been for a very long time. When I was younger, when I was a child, it used to be pink, but, throughout my teenage years, it turned into blue. Like, blue's definitely my favourite colour now. I still love pink. I also love red and white, but blue definitely my absolute favourite colour. Question number 19. Loud music or soft music? Like, again, that's a bit of a stupid question. Sorry, Carrie, if you made it up. But I think generally I prefer loud music. I don't know, I just generally prefer being able to listen, like actually hear, and it gets me more excited when I listen to it louder. Question number 20. Where do you go when you're sad? Depends, but I think probably the piano is where I normally go, because playing the piano is the one thing that always, like literally always makes me happy. It never fails to make me happy, no matter what mood I'm in. If I'm angry, sad, upset, annoyed, just when I sit there and play for a bit, it just takes my mind off things basically, so that's why it makes me happy, because I'm concentrating on something else. So yeah, the piano probably. Or YouTube is another one that I go to. I just love watching videos of other people, like vlogs of other people's lives makes me happy, because it, again, takes my mind off things, because I'm concentrating on other people's lives, and I'm like, I forget about my own problems and stuff, so yeah. Question number 21. How long does it take you to shower? Like, about 5 to 10 minutes maximum? Normally it's about 5 minutes. Question number 22. How long does it take you to get ready in the morning? Well, normally I don't even wake up in the morning if I don't have to, but basically how long it takes me to get ready generally, about maybe 20 minutes, maybe. Honestly, it's never more than 20 minutes. It does take me a long time sometimes, but only because, not the actual act of getting ready, but only because I'm quite a lazy person, and like I do something, like I go and brush my teeth for instance, and I just sit on the bed for a while just procrastinating, doing nothing, and then I change into my clothes, and then again I sit there for a while, and then I go and brush my hair. So it's basically just the fact that I just take my time with it, which is why it takes a long time, but the actual act of doing it doesn't take that long really. Question number 23. Ever been in a physical fight? No. Question number 24. Turn on. I think a nice smile. Definitely. I know that's quite, like, I don't know, it's quite about physical attractions and whatnot, but people with nice smiles, it's probably the first thing that I notice in guys, if they have a nice smile. So yeah, maybe that. And also, again, kindness. Like, if I see somebody a guy who just looks like a really nice guy, I like that, and I would go up to them if I think they're cool, or cute, or attractive, or just generally a nice person. Question number 25, turn off. I don't like liars. Liars really annoy me, like just lying, the act of lying generally, even from friends and family members, really, really annoys me. People who are hypocrites, I really hate that, so I think that's probably worse for me than liars. Hypocrites just annoy the hell out of me, like people who pretend to agree with certain things and want other people to do that and be that way around them, but then they don't act that way themselves. That really annoys me. People who think they're better than everyone else, that also really annoys me, like arrogance, I can't stand it. People who look down on other people, just terrible people, people who aren't very nice people, is a turn off for me. Question number 26, the reason I joined YouTube. Well, back in 2007, it's quite a long story actually, but I'm going to try and keep it short. I just kind of stumbled upon YouTube back in January of 2007, and I made an account, and I discovered Charlie Sakulike, who was the first ever vlogger, YouTuber type of person that I subscribed to and watched videos of. He only had about 100 subscribers at the time. Crazy, I know, because he's got like 2 million subscribers now. Anyway, and I watched them for years, and at one point I thought maybe I could do it as well. It took me a while to get the courage to actually upload my own videos, not because I wasn't feeling confident, but I can't even speak, mainly because I was scared. Not of the reaction, but I was just scared of the internet still. Like, it was quite early in the whole internet world life thing, the whole YouTube and video thing, so I was just scared that people might find out how I am and where I live and stuff like that, and my mum kind of scared me off it as well, so I just didn't do it until I was a bit older. So I started making videos when I was 19, and I love doing it because I think it's a great way of communicating with people and getting your points across, and I love it now. Question number 27, fears. I've got way too many fears to mention, but insects, I don't like insects. Spiders, can't stand them. Cockroaches, even butterflies terrify me, not gonna lie, like anything that's living basically and isn't a human being, I just find quite scary. I don't like the dark. I normally sleep with a light on, at least a light on. I just don't like the dark. I'm not really scared of it, I just don't like it. I'm not a big fan of heights either. I'm getting better at it, but I still don't like it much. What else? Flying, I suppose that's kind of related to heights. I've flown way too many times in my life, but I still don't like it. Like, I still feel really uncomfortable and uneasy when I'm on a plane. Don't know why. Actually, I do know why, but that's a different story. What else? Crossing the road is something that scares me every time I have to do it. My friends always make fun of me because I take ages and I literally run when I have to cross the road. Even if it's green, I don't like doing it. I'm always convinced I'm going to get hit by a car or something, so I don't like doing that basically. Question number 28. Last thing that made you cry? I don't know. Probably something like last night. I cry quite often, which is quite a sad thing to say. Not because I'm a depressed person or anything, things make me cry easily. I don't like crying in public, but when I'm on my own, in my room normally, if I'm watching a video online, I think it might have been actually last night, I was just watching a Disney video that brought back memories, and I started to get quite emotional, and there are songs and videos, like Celine Dion for instance, every time I listen to one of her songs I cry. Don't know why, nostalgic reasons probably, but yeah, probably something like that really. Question number 29. Last time you said you loved someone? just about an hour ago. My mum went to sleep and I said goodnight to her and I told her that I love her. In fact, I tell people I love them quite a lot, so it's a very regular thing for me to tell the people that I love them. Friends, family members, just anyone that I actually genuinely love, I tell them. So yeah. Question number 30, meaning behind your YouTube name. Sam for God. Now, I've explained this before in my Q&A videos, so you can go and watch that if you want, but basically it's just, I kind of like it because it's got a double meaning. Sam for God, it kind of means like I love God, but it also means that I want to be God, so I just kind of like the fact that people can take it either way. I just think it looks cool, literally. It doesn't mean either of those things. I'm not religious and I don't want to be God, I just think it looks cool, and I kind of got the idea back when I was at high school, like when I was about 18 or something, 17 maybe, or even earlier than that. I was 15 actually. That's the age I was when I chose Sam for God, and it's just stayed since, so yeah. Whew. Question number 31. Last book you read. The last book I read was actually lent to me by one of my good friends at work called Kayoko, and it's this book called My Night with Reg. It's a play, and it was actually on at the Donmar Warehouse recently as well, but it was sold out and I couldn't go, and but it's just such a good play. Like, I don't really read plays often. I normally read fiction, story, like whatever, you know what I mean, not like plays. This is an actual play. So it was nice to read this, like, as a change, and it was a really good play. Like, it was so good, and now it's made me want to read more plays. So yeah, I definitely recommend this if you haven't read it. It's a very interesting read. Question number 32, the book you're currently reading, Walt Disney's biography, which is this. I've been reading this since like May. I'm really slow at reading this. I don't know why. It's not because it's bad or anything. I'm probably about 90 pages in. It's only because it's a biography, and biographies normally tend to take me longer to read, and I keep getting distracted by other books and other things, so that's why it's taking me so long. But I'm definitely going to try and finish this by the end of the year, so yeah, it's really good so far, very fascinating. Question number 33, last show you watched. I just recently watched The Scottsboro Boys at the Garrick Theatre, like literally today, but I don't know if it means show, like a show or TV programme. If it means TV programme, then I really don't know. I haven't watched any TV programmes in a very long time, but I probably like something like Grey's Anatomy or something, because I used to be obsessed with that like a year ago or 2 years ago. Question number 34, last person you talked to. It would have been my mum, because I said goodnight to her just an hour ago, so yeah. 35, the relationship between you and the person you last texted. Let's have a look, shall we? Lisa. And she's one of my friends who's also appeared in one of my recent videos, what's it called? Whisper challenge thing, so you can go and watch that video if you haven't watched it before. Question number 36, favourite food. Steak and chips or Iranian chicken and rice, but probably more so steak and chips. Question number 37, place you want to visit. So many places, but the one place that I really want to visit, and it's quite random, like, in fact it's really random, but it's South Africa. I really want to go. I don't know why. And I've only kind of been wanting to go since like about 6 months ago maybe. It's just because it's quite different, or maybe like Japan would be cool as well. Anywhere that's quite different, like really different to where I live right now would be cool. I'd quite like to go to Norway as well, but I suppose that's not as big of a priority, I guess, but South Africa would be really cool. Question number 38, last place you were? My room. But if you mean country, like apart from England, last place I was would have been Paris or Disneyland back in July. Question number 39, do you have a crush? I don't know. Maybe. Kind of. Not really, I don't know. Question number 40. Last time you kissed someone? I kissed someone goodnight, again an hour ago. Question number, 42. Wait, no, 41. Last time you were insulted? Genuinely don't remember, because I'm very difficult to get insulted. Like, I very rarely get insulted. In fact, I take life so easily that I don't get insulted, basically. I don't get insulted, I don't get offended. I mean, I do sometimes, but it's so rare that I genuinely do not remember, like, because if people want to say whatever they want to me, I just don't care. It's their problem. I'm not going to spend my life worrying about it or getting insulted by it. People can say whatever they want. I know that I don't need to worry about that. So, yeah, I don't remember. Genuinely don't remember. Question number 42, favourite flavour of sweet. Not really a big fan of sweets, so to speak, so yeah, I'm definitely more of a chocolate person, so I'm just going to say chocolate. Anything that's chocolatey I love. Question number 43. What instruments do you play? I play the piano and the guitar, and I definitely play the piano better than I play the guitar. Like, I'm very basic at the guitar, basically. But the piano I've been playing for a very long time, so that's probably the one that's definitely the one I'm better at. Question number 44. Favourite piece of jewellery? Probably my rings, actually, because I wear these all the time. and I feel really naked without them. I know that sounds really weird, but these 3 rings, they all mean something to me, and I've got each of them from my parents, like on different birthdays, for the past probably like 8 years or something, I don't know, so they all mean something, and this one especially has the words "I love you" on it, and it's really sweet and cheesy, but it's just like a nice reminder that my parents love me, so it's really cute and I love wearing them. Question number 45, last sport you played. Oh god, I don't know. I mean, the last sport I actually played probably would have been tennis when I was like 17 or something, because I used to play tennis very regularly actually when I lived in Austria when I was in high school. But it's been a very long time, because I'm 24, so like 6 years ago, basically, would have been the last time I actually played a sport. I do go to the gym sometimes, but that's not really playing a sport, is it? Question number 46, last song you sang. It was Topsy Turvy from The Hunchback of Notre Dame, because I was listening to it, and I'm pretty sure I sang along to it, and definitely sang it on my own as well after the song finished. Question number 47, favourite chat-up line? Not really a fan of chat-up lines, but I do like it actually. The only times I like chat-up lines is if guys kind of use them in a joking way. So if they come up to me and like use it in a very joking kind of sarcastic way, knowing that they're sounding ridiculous, that's actually kind of funny and I kind of like that. But no, I don't have a favourite one, I don't think. Question number 48, have you ever used it? Definitely not, I do not use chat-up lines. 49, last time you hung out with anyone? At work, I suppose. Just tonight, because you just hang out with people. It's quite a sociable job. But apart from that, I suppose on Sunday, just a few days ago, with Rebecca and Beth, and it was really nice. We did some Disney stuff, and the video's actually online. You can watch that as well. And number 50, who should answer these questions next? Anyone. Like, I'm not going to tag anybody, but if you watch my videos, feel free to make a video and let me know, and I'll go and watch it. Because why not? I like watching YouTube videos, that's why I'm on YouTube. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching as always, and I'll see you next time. Bye!